Once revered as the appointed son of God, Apollo Quiboloy now finds himself on the run, a wanted fugitive facing serious accusations. His journey, from modest beginnings to leading a powerful religious movement, has taken a dramatic turn. How did this charismatic leader fall from grace? To understand the complexities of this case, we must delve into Quiboloy's past and the rise of his religious group, the Kingdom of Jesus Christ. Born in the southern Philippines in 1950, Quiboloy's early life was shaped by the strong Catholic traditions of his region. He was raised in a deeply religious family, and faith played a central role in his upbringing. However, Quiboloy's spiritual path would take a sharp turn, leading him away from the Catholic Church and towards establishing his own religious movement. Details about Quiboloy's early education and adolescent years remain somewhat obscure, but it is known that he moved to Davao City, a bustling hub in the Philippines. It was in Davao City that Quiboloy's theological ideas began to take shape. He started preaching in the city's streets, attracting followers with his charismatic personality and captivating sermons. His sermons, often delivered with fiery passion, resonated with those seeking spiritual guidance and a sense of belonging. Quiboloy's message centered around the belief that he was the appointed Son of God, chosen to lead the faithful to salvation. As his following grew, so too did his influence, eventually leading to the formal establishment of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ. The Kingdom of Jesus Christ, often abbreviated as KOJC, emerged as a distinct religious group in the Philippines, gaining traction throughout the 1980s. Quiboloy's teachings, a blend of Christian doctrines and his own unique interpretations, became the cornerstone of the KOJC. The group's rise was rapid, attracting followers from various walks of life who were drawn to Quiboloy's charismatic persona and promises of spiritual enlightenment. Central to KOJC's belief system was the unwavering devotion to Quiboloy as the appointed Son of God. Followers believed that only through him could they attain true salvation. The church advocated for a strict moral code, emphasizing humility, obedience, and unwavering loyalty to Quiboloy. As the KOJC expanded, it established churches not only across the Philippines but also internationally, reaching countries with significant Filipino diasporas. However, the church's rapid growth and Quiboloy's mounting influence did not go unnoticed or unchallenged. Critics, including religious scholars and former KOJC members, began raising concerns about the church's practices and Quiboloy's teachings. Allegations of financial impropriety, spiritual abuse, and Quiboloy's lavish lifestyle fueled skepticism and scrutiny from outside observers. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, whispers of wrongdoing within the KOJC began to surface, gradually escalating into formal accusations. Former members came forward with disturbing accounts of their experiences within the church. Allegations of forced labor, psychological manipulation, and sexual exploitation cast a dark shadow over Quiboloy and the KOJC. These accusations painted a starkly different picture of the seemingly untouchable religious leader. Law enforcement agencies, both in the Philippines and the United States, where the KOJC had established a significant presence, began investigating these claims. The situation reached a boiling point in 2018 when the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, placed Quiboloy on its most wanted list, charging him with a litany of offenses, including sex trafficking, labor trafficking, and conspiracy. Section 4, A Fugitive No More. The Fall of Apollo Quiboloy. The FBI's indictment against Quiboloy sent shockwaves through the KOJC community and beyond. The charges, stemming from allegations of coercing women and girls into sexual servitude under the guise of religious duty, were incredibly serious. Quiboloy vehemently denied all accusations, claiming they were part of a smear campaign orchestrated by his enemies and those seeking to discredit him. Despite his denials, the weight of the charges and the mounting evidence against him forced Quiboloy into hiding. He became a fugitive, evading capture and continuing to lead the KOJC from an undisclosed location. His followers remained steadfast in their belief of his innocence, viewing the charges as persecution against their faith. However, Quiboloy's time as a fugitive came to an end in year of arrest. Acting on a tip, law enforcement agencies apprehended him in location of arrest. The arrest marked a stunning fall from grace for the once revered spiritual leader. It also signaled a potential turning point for the KOJC, leaving its future uncertain. Section 5. The uncertain future of the kingdom. Quiboloy's arrest sent ripples of shock and confusion throughout the KOJC community. For his devoted followers, the charges and his subsequent apprehension were difficult to reconcile with their deeply held beliefs. The church, now facing its biggest crisis, sought to maintain a united front, urging its members to remain steadfast in their faith and prayer. However, the legal proceedings against Quiboloy and the gravity of the accusations against him have undoubtedly shaken the foundation of the KOJC. The future of the church and its leadership remains uncertain. The outcome of the legal cases against Quiboloy will likely have far-reaching consequences for the KOJC, potentially leading to internal divisions, reforms, or even a decline in membership. The story of Apollo Quiboloy serves as a stark reminder of the complexities of faith, power, and accountability. It highlights the importance of critical thinking, even within religious contexts, and the need for transparency and accountability from those in positions of spiritual authority. As the legal proceedings continue, the world watches to see how the KOJC navigates this turbulent chapter and what the ultimate fate of its once infallible leader will be.